This is the December 22 ACT math test, form F07. And this is my favorite calculator to use for the ACT. It's the Casio FX115ES. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and share this video. All right, number one. Carnell is paid a regular hourly wage of $13.50 per hour for working up to and including 40 hours. All right, so $13.50 for 40 hours in 1 week. For each additional hour he works in a week, he's paid twice his regular pay. So that's 2 times $13.50 for any hours above 40. If he works 48 hours a week, this week, what is his pay? So we're going to multiply that times 8. And we get a total of, when we do this in our calculators, you're going to get a total of $700. I'm not going to do it in my calculator. $756. The answer is C. All right, in this, number 2. In the standard coordinate plane, what is the slope of the line in the equation? Well, this is the slope right here. It's 1/2, right? It's in point slope form. And that is the slope, 1/2. Sophie earned scores of 85, 86, 87, and 82 points on 4 math tests. What must she earn on the 5th math test? So it's 85 plus 86 plus 87 plus 82 plus test 5 for the average of 5 tests to be exactly 3 points higher than the average of the first 4 tests. All right, well, the average of the first 4 tests, the average is the sum of all of the values divided by 4. So we have 85 plus 86 plus 87 plus 82 divided by 4 is 85. So we want it to be 3 points higher, so that's an 88. This is algebra. You just multiply both sides by 5 to eliminate that denominator. So I'm going to add 3 and then multiply by 5. So this is 440. I'm just going to subtract all the tests she's already taken, and we'll have the result of test 5. When you do that, the answer is E. She has to make 100. All right, the next page. Parallelogram below has consecutive angles with measures x and 28. What is the value of x? Well, they are supplementary. Remember, a parallelogram, the opposite angles are equal, but these angles are supplementary. And the supplementary means the sum of the angles is 180. So it's 180 minus 28, which is K, 152. 2 sides of a right triangle shown below are given in inches. How many inches, this is number 5 long, is the hypotenuse? This is Pythagorean's theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, with C always being the hypotenuse. All right, so we have A squared plus 3 squared equals C squared. To get the value of C, we take the square root of both sides. You can do that in your calculator. It's the square root of 8 squared plus 3 squared. And it's the square root of 73. C is the solution. Using only number 6, using only step 1 followed by step 2, Amir correctly solved a linear equation. Okay, subtract 16 from both sides of the equal sign. Then multiply both sides of the resulting equation. Then we multiply that by 5. One of the following equations is the equation that Amir solved. Which one? All right, so first he would have subtracted 16 from both sides. If we're subtracting, that means we're adding. That's the only one that makes sense. Also, By multiplying by 5, you eliminate that denominator, so the solution is H. Number 7, lots of writing. I say write as you read. All the kindergarten students at Kennan Elementary School are in exactly one of 3 classes. The first class, okay, we're going to have girls and boys. The first class has 10 boys, 15 girls. Class 2, 9 boys, 17 girls. The third class, 11 boys, 12 girls. All the kindergarten classes are gathered in the gym for an assembly where one student is randomly selected. So this is probability. What is the probability that it will be a boy? It's number of boys over total students. All right, so we have to add them. That's 30 boys. Girls, that's 44. So it's 30 over 74. Simplified, this calculator would do it for you, is 15 over 37. The answer is C. Jamal purchased a car that had a purchase price, so the purchase price was $6,400, which included all other costs and tax. He paid $1,500 down payment and got a loan for the rest. So the loan was for the rest. He paid off the loan in 36 payments of $200 each. The total of all his payments, including the down payment, so we're going to do the payments and we're going to add the $1,500. So it's 3,600, no, 36. 36 times 200 plus the 1,500. So this total is 8,700. Was how much more than the car's purchase price? 6,400. So you take the 8,700 and you subtract the 6,400 and you get 2,300. G is the solution for number 8. Number 9, what is the solution to this equation? So please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We eliminate parentheses first by multiplying the 8. So I have 8x plus 16 is 4x. I'm going to distribute that negative 2. So that's negative 2x plus 6, combining our like terms. That's 2x. I'm going to subtract 2x on both sides. I'm going to subtract 16 on both sides. So that we have 6x is negative 10. X is negative 10. 6 simplified is negative 5/3. A is the solution for number 9. Another option, you have solutions. You could plug these solutions in your calculator for X. This was easy algebra, just understanding order of operations. Number 10, the expression is equivalent to what? This is testing exponents, and a power raised to a power, we multiply. 2 cubed is 8. X to the first power cubed is x cubed. All of these numbers are multiplied. 3 squared is 9. X squared, x raised to the second power is x. Now, multiplication is addition. We multiply the 8 and the 9. That's 72. But now we add. So 72x to the 5th. H is the solution. Understanding the rules of exponents. All right. Number 11. Again, this is just distribution. Order of operations. We're going to distribute the negative 4 to both of those terms inside the parentheses and distribute the positive 7. So we end up with 3a minus 8b. A negative times a negative is a positive. This is where students will make a mistake distributing the 7. That's 21a plus 14b. Combining our like terms, we have 3 and 20 and 21. That's 44a. And then we have 14 minus 8, which is 6b. The solution for number 11 is E. A square and a rectangle have the same area, means base times height. The length of the rectangle is 45 centimeters. The width is 5. All right, so we have 45 by 5 equals the square, the length and the width are the same. So it's the edge or side squared. So to get the length of the edge, we multiply that, then take the square root. So it's 40 times 5, which equals square root of answer, which equals 15. The solution for 12 is G. Number 13. Square ABEF and parallelogram ACDG are here. Points E and F are on DG. B is on AC, and the lengths are given in inches. What is the ratio of the area? Okay, this is a square, so it's 3 by 3. 3 by 3, that's the area of the square, to the area of the parallelogram. So the area of the parallelogram is base times height. Here is the height, which is 3. So it's 5 times 3. Base times height. 5 times 3. Nope, 5 times 8, not 3. 8 times 3. 8 times 3. Well, your 3's cancel. It's just 3 to 8. Or 8 to 3. It's 3 to 8 because it's the top to the bottom. 3 to 8. C is your solution. A 2-liter bottle of Fizzo contains approximately 67.6 ounces of soda. An 8-ounce serving, so for every 8 ounces, we have 110 calories. Which of the following is the closest to the number of calories of the 2-liter bottle? This is just cross multiplication. That ounces equals that calories. That ounces equals that number of calories. When you do the cross multiplication, it's 67.6 times 110. And you divide by 8. And it's 929.5, which H is the solution. All right, 15. What is the smallest integer greater than the square root of 77? The smallest one. All right, so it's under here, we're looking at that number squared. 8 squared is 64. 9 squared is 81. So the smallest integer greater than that is 9. C is your solution.